everyone, I'm Alice. Welcome to my channel Miss Football Girl. Today we are watching Brazil vs Norway. This is an AI football simulation in Pro Evolution Soccer 2021. Enjoy!
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. It is a monster matchup, Jim Bentley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed.
Shapes to shoot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Danilo. To Douglas Luiz. Rodrigo. Decent hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Clears it away. Norway can start a counter here. Plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Rodrigo! Not a cracker goal, it's been a high-tempo start. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gabriel. Now it's Solot. Now it's Haaland. Neymar. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rodrigo. It's Vinicius Junior. Away from immediate danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodrigo. Massive lead. Just off target.
Vinicius could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Rodrigo. The referee's awarded a free kick. Douglas Luiz. And that's been won straight back. Pinches it off him, and he has been fouled there. And it's Danilo. Douglas Luiz. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Played into them, goes in for the header! Goal! Brazil! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vestergaard looks to bypass the midfield. Ødegaard. Berger. Real chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Evanilson spread out to the left. Lily. It's an inviting looking ball that. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Danilo. to Douglas Luiz. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, such a clever touch. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Berger. That's a little off target. Douglas Luiz. Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. Shifted upfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland. Berger. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's there to clear it. That's very neat. Berger. Solid! Decent enough try. Marquinhos. It's gone out for a throw-in. Interesting ball. Heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
A sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. He's not getting any further than that. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. A sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's been cut out, well played. Berger. Oh, that's nice. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lily. had it nicked away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Douglas Luiz. And he's lost his man here. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, can he get onto this? He's been picked out. Berger. Just eases him off the ball. Ødegaard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ødegaard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rodrigo. Brazil leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Threads one in. The fullback is in acres of... In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Danilo, forwards and with intent, and he's forced to go back. Now it's Rodrigo. Vinicius! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Now here's... climbs up big! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ryerson. Played forward. Marquinhos with the clearance. Ødegaard. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. And he's got his cross in. Oh, important interception. Goes forward. Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Cross goes in, great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Neymar. And it's gone back to the keeper. To Douglas Luiz. And it's Danilo. Danilo drives forward on the overlap. Lovely feet. Rodrigo. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. That's going to go a long way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodrigo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That has been clubbed away. Aim forwards. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Gently done. Gets his pass away. Now that's a fine challenge. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Now it's Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danilo can get it clear. Brazil can counter promptly here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Melling. Looks to the other side. No, that's been intercepted. Shifted upfield.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Looking for the runner. Eva Nilsson. Stood up well to him there. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination.
Haaland has a goal! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. There's the shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Bruno Guimaraes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Goes direct to the front line. Haaland. Sørloth. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rodrigo. Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland. Gently done. It's a good foot in there. Oh, that's a nice ball. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Douglas Luiz. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very nicely done. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Gets good distance on it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's good play. Hit into the middle. Tries the volley! Oh, that is rather wayward. Neymar. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's neat. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vestergaard. That's been drilled forward. Caught offside that time.
Evan Nielsen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Berger. Sørloth! Ødegaard. Haaland. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's dribbled past his man here. Berger. Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rodrigo. In comes the cross. Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! Oh, Brazil! And they're back in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Plays it from a quarterback position. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Berger. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, just skips past his Rodrigo! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Driven forward. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Odegaard. Forwards and with intent. Melling. They've scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Danilo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Odegaard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Out to the right. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, it's played into the area.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Long ball looking to counter. Do have a chance to counter here. Vestergaard. Played in with accuracy. Aim forwards. Norway have a free kick. Solot. Berger. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Rodrigo. He's had it taken off him. Berger. Solot. And that's not going to reach. Now it's Rodrigo. Fiddles it through, gets into some space. He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Brazil with another corner. Shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bruno Guimaraes. Plenty to aim at here. Now it's Rodrigo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Danilo. To Douglas Luiz. half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Alisson, will they claim to that? Danilo. Now it's Haaland. Got a shot away!
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Solid! He's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. And it's corner. Odegaard, drilled in low. Brazil can start a counter here. Marquinhos. Out of play for a throw. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Danilo. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is played back to front. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Odegaard just eases him off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Ryerson. Here's Berger. Odegaard. Haaland! He's hit it first time.
Haaland really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Douglas Luiz. Eva Nielsen. Played back to the goalkeeper. Østigard. Milling. That has been cut short. Rodrigo. Lily. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. And Rodrigo. Neymar. And the keeper's got it again. Aim forwards. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Now it's Haaland. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. Up towards the front line. And he's straight offside. Bruno Guimaraes, nice bit of trickery. Gently done. Oh, well played. Ups for safety. Looking to hit the front line. Vinicius Junior on 2 now and looking for 3. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. Gets his pass away. Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Douglas Luiz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Moved on forwards. Eva Nielsen. It's run loose here. Good read, needed to be. Østegard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And there's green grass ahead of shot at goal! And he can clear it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Forwards and with intent. Ødegaard. Fired in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Danilo. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Looking for the runner.
Yeah, this kind of bold...
And the shot! Volleyed effort,
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Odegaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Haaland! It's in!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
We have... There is the half-time whistle. Brazil come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So we're into the second 45.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Goalkeeper's ball. Danilo. And they're back on the ball again. Rodrigo. Well, that's an inviting ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Gabriel. And it's Danilo. To Douglas Luiz. Threads one in. Rodrigo! That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ryerson. Nicely intercepted. Haaland. Haaland! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Danilo. Douglas Luiz. Over to the left. And it's Danilo. Oh, it's come loose! Danilo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Guimaraes. Eva Nielsen. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Rodrigo. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Ryerson, pinged towards the front line. Good spot, he's... Haaland! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Norway take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ryerson. Forward it goes. Calmly anticipates. Rodrigo. Oh, sweet feet. Douglas Luiz. Nice control. Danilo with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Shifted upfield, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Plays a delicate ball. It's a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Now it's Solot.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Douglas Luiz. Looking for options for movement. In by Vinicius Junior. Berger. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Danilo. Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. He's had it taken off him. Danilo got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's had it nicked away. Interesting ball. Gabriel getting this one clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Chip through. Douglas Luiz. Oh, he's found some space here. And And they're not going to make any further progress now. Douglas Luiz. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Gently done. Vinicius! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You just know there is no stopping that.
And the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Gabriel, Douglas Luiz, and it's Danilo. Stood up well to him there. And the shot's on here. Marquinhos with a fine tackle. Eva Nielsen, Vinicius Junior. Pinches it off him. Odegaard, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Good spot, he's seen the run. Odegaard. Haaland. Solid! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle by... He's got the shot away! And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Plays it from a quarterback position. And it's Neymar. Out to the left it goes. Oh, great ball! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Back in possession and ready to go again. Chance to shoot now! And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. He's gone direct.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Marquinhos. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, red, nice interception. Showing good feet. It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Haaland. Gabriel hit the slide tackle there. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Marquinhos. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ødegaard. Oh, this is... He's had a shot! Danilo. And Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. To Douglas Luiz. Danilo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Crosses it in. Cleared without complication. Douglas Luiz. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Haaland. Looking to break at pace. And he'll shoot here. Just off target.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Millie. Threads one in. And it's played into the middle. Calmly anticipates, and that's put paid to a promising move. Now who's going to be first to this? Danilo, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo! Hit Rodrigo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
to get it clear. Norway can counter promptly here. Ødegaard. Meli. Rodrigo. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Eva Nielsen. It's Solot. He has found the way through. Ødegaard. And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Ødegaard. Nice ball, and he's had a hit!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Ødegaard with the short one. Proves to... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Solot. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was very necessary. Moved on forwards. That's been cut out. Well played. He is just caressing the ball. Towering header! Goal! Norway! And they've got their lead back. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Norway go into the lead. Neymar. Referee's given a throw. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Ødegaard. Danilo clears it away. And now the breakaway. Gets his pass away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. Forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Goes direct to the front line. And back to the keeper they go. Danilo. Ball's gone out of play. Played out wide. That's tidy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Gets it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Millie. It's a good spell of possession, this. Charlotte. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Punched away. Brazil can start a counter here. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. This might spell danger.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Showing great feet there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's an inviting looking ball, that. They get a throw in. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior. And Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played out to the left flank. In towards the middle. Danger averted for now. Douglas Luiz, done delicately. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ødegaard just eases him off the ball. Ødegaard is fouled. Odegaard opts to... has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Rodrigo. Forward it goes. That is a great pick out. Oh, Vinicius! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Brazil.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Gently done. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Danilo. Melli. That is played back to front, nicely intercepted. Douglas Luiz, and it's Danilo. And Gabriel, Douglas Luiz, and Gabriel, Danilo. To Douglas Luiz. And it's Danilo. Fiddles it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. And he's forced to go back. Berger. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Opts for safety. Danilo might just make this. Danilo carries the ball down the right.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bruno Guimaraes. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ryerson. Solot. Now it's Haaland. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Aimed in towards the centre. Looking for the runner. Can he latch on to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vinicius makes the interception. And he's managed... Solot! And that would have won it.
Solot really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Odegaard. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Just 5 minutes left. Forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
That has been cut short.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Rodrigo, looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital.
Brazil have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And now the hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper. Douglas Luiz. And that's a good ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And they're quick to get it back. Berger. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Norway certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Solot. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Douglas Luiz. Millie. That's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Neymar to Douglas Luiz, and it's played forward. Oh, played right into his path. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. Haaland. Gabriel goes sliding in. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Douglas Luiz. Now it's Rodrigo. There's a sharp little ball here. This could be their final throw of the dice. They've played it short.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ryerson. It's a quick ball upfield. Now Ødegaard. Berger. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Four added minutes on the board, and he's running through. He's shifting through greatly. Taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
He's done it again, he's got his second. All square again into the dying minutes. Goes forward. Fiddles it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Guimaraes. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a fine interception. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Douglas Luiz. That has been knocked clear. Great hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Vinicius Junior. Now Wendell. Shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Haaland. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Berger. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. And Gabriel. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Keeper's got good distance on that. Marquinhos cuts it out. Neymar. Rodrigo. It's run loose here. To Douglas Luiz. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Millie. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So this one to restore parity. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. He's managed to miss it.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Brazil are looking to him to tie things up. Good take, keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
And stepping up, the skipper.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one. I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins. 3-3. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. Oh, what a save!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Alisson must save it.